Today, a trip to Home Depot or Lowe's often hides an illusion. You'll spot brands your family has always trusted. DeWalt, John Deere, Maytag logos all seem familiar, but this isn't the true quality you expect. You might believe you're securing a fantastic deal on professional-grade tools. However, that's simply not the case. Instead, you're acquiring the most budget-friendly item that brand ever permitted bearing its logo. Over the past 2 decades, large retailers pushed iconic American brands into a grim compromise. Create a product hitting a $400 price point, or forfeit your display area. The companies did not decline this offer. They agreed, subsequently developing an entirely new product. These were entry-level lines, specifically designed from inception to be disposable, yet adorned with the trusted emblem that your father's generation earned making machines enduring for 30 years. That logo is a deception. It fools you into expecting identical quality, but you won't get it. Welcome to the era of industrial decay. In this video, we'll conduct a forensic audit of the big box store scam. Our goal is to expose this entry-level illusion and the plastic plumbing deception, revealing precisely why professional plumbers and mechanics avoid buying their equipment at warehouse stores. Let's begin with the store's largest financial pitfall: major appliances. On Memorial Day, Labor Day, or Black Friday, these big box retailers offer huge sales on washers and refrigerators. They promote a familiar brand name washer for $400 under the price of local independent appliance dealers nearby. How do these stores sell items so cheaply? They didn't secure a superior agreement for the exact same unit. Instead, they instructed manufacturers to construct a less expensive machine from scratch. Big box retailers insist on exclusive product lines. These are entry-level models engineered directly from the factory floor to achieve an aggressive retail price. To meet this, the manufacturer removes anything that adds to cost. Thinner steel, smaller motors pushed to capacity with each load. Manufacturers utilize plastic tubs over stainless steel, and electronic control boards packed with numerous sensors are preferred instead of simple mechanical timers. Despite the front logo proudly displaying Maytag or Whirlpool, the actual machine shares nothing with the heavy-duty, commercial-grade units those well-known names were originally founded upon. And this is precisely what costs you significant money. For instance, if the control board burns out in year 3, or the low-cost aluminum drum spider corrodes and breaks by the 4th year, you'll summon a repair person. They check the model number, and parts for that exact entry-level SKU are either no longer available or pricier than the appliance itself is worth. You haven't purchased a discounted appliance, but rather a 3-year rental disguised as a machine meant for 10 years. Now, let's discuss why plumbers disdain big box stores. If you ever employ a professional, licensed plumber to refurbish your bathroom, try giving them a $60 faucet acquired on clearance at Lowe's or Home Depot. They will probably decline to install it or refuse to guarantee their workmanship. Here's what the plumber understands that you don't. Big box stores stock every tier of a brand, from the most inexpensive plastic model to the mid-tier. However, the store aims to guide you towards the lowest price. The end cap displays, special buy stickers, and clearance racks, everything in the building is engineered to make you choose the $59 faucet over the $200 version. At that $59 price tag, the pop-up drain assembly uses plastic made to resemble chrome. Its exterior shell features plastic with a metallic finish, and the supply lines are thinner. Whatever can be manufactured more cheaply has been. Major brands will now claim that their central valve cartridge, the component regulating water, remains identical across all models, irrespective of purchase location. For brands such as Moen and Delta, this is technically correct. Still, the cartridge represents just one part of the entire faucet. All surrounding components, the housing, drain, and connections, are where the real cost reductions occur. When that plastic drain assembly cracks or the thin supply line fails behind your wall, water begins silently seeping into your drywall. It can rot your vanity and foster black mold growth. Thus, a $60 faucet can easily lead to a $4,000 insurance claim. Expert plumbers are aware of this, which is why they decline to install the lowest tier products. They want to avoid inconvenient callbacks and being blamed for any product failure specifically designed into the item right at the factory. A plumber obtains fixtures from a specialized commercial plumbing supply house, where even the least expensive shelf option features solid brass internals and metal drain assemblies. Their quality benchmark is higher since the store doesn't cater to amateurs seeking the absolute lowest price. This deception isn't limited to inside your house, it extends directly to your garage. Visit any Home Depot and observe a fleet of green and yellow John Deere riding mowers. They feature the iconic leaping deer emblem, with a price tag of $1,200. The average homeowner believes they've just purchased a John Deere tractor. They haven't. They've acquired a John Deere 100 series. What the big box retailer will never clarify is that John Deere manufactures these mowers in the same factory as their more expensive models. The 100 series exists for one singular reason: to achieve a price point that allows a green and yellow machine onto Home Depot's floor. To reach that cost, they employ a sealed, light-duty transaxle. This is filled with a specific, fixed amount of hydraulic fluid. There's no drain plug, so you cannot replace the fluid or service it. It's a throwaway unit. If you use it simply to mow a flat, quarter-acre suburban lawn once per week, it will probably last 5 or 6 years, which is acceptable. However, if you attempt to pull a heavy firewood cart or mow a steep hill regularly, weak, or use it like a genuine tractor, the fluid overheats, internal gears wear out, and the transmission fails. Replacing it costs almost as much as a new mower. The independent John Deere dealer nearby also sells the 100 series. It's the identical machine, but the crucial distinction is that the dealer guides you towards the X300 or X500 series heavy-duty tractors featuring serviceable transmissions, cast iron front axles, and powerful hydraulic lifts. These are machines constructed for actual work, not merely to occupy a showroom floor alongside bags of mulch. Home Depot is specifically disallowed from stocking those models. The authorized dealer network is safeguarded, thus the only John Deere you will ever find at a big box store will be the cheapest, most disposable version the company manufactures. And the logo prominently displayed on the hood tricks you into believing you purchased the genuine article. Big box retailers have trained us to assume that convenience and low costs are the sole factors that truly matter. They've fostered an economy of throwaway junk concealed behind heritage logos. How then can you overcome this scam? By utilizing the dealer loophole. Stop purchasing machines from the same places you get your paper towels and light bulbs. If a washing machine is what you require, visit a local independent appliance dealer and request the heavy-duty, analog models they genuinely stock parts for, such as Speed Queen. For plumbing fixtures, go to a commercial plumbing supply house where the baseline quality surpasses anything found at Home Depot. If you need a mower, visit the authorized dealer and inquire about models with a serviceable transmission, not the version found on an end cap at the warehouse store. Indeed, it demands an additional stop. Yes, you will pay more initially, but you'll gain the solid brass, the heavy steel, and the commercial-grade engineering which big box stores have misled you into thinking no longer exists. It absolutely does exist. You simply won't discover it in aisle 12. If you've watched this far, please tell me in the comments. What's the absolute worst name brand tool or appliance you ever purchased at a big box store that failed almost immediately? Hit the subscribe button, and I'll meet you in the next forensic audit.